Welcome, everyone. It's good to have you with us. I'm Jane McCarthy.
And I'm Mark Hanrahan. It's a video many of you have seen, a cheerleader being forced into the splits and crying in pain.
So we're not going to show you that video since some parts are pretty graphic, but we do have some images taken from the video here. It happened at a high school in Denver. Several school officials were put on leave after this video got out. It shows a cheerleader being pushed down, forced to do the splits by her teammates.
KREM 2's Danamarie McNicholl spoke to a local gymnastics teacher about the issue and the appropriate way to learn how to do the splits.
Yes, and it's definitely not, it's not that there are ways by keeping yourself injured. So he told me, it's all about not bouncing up and down, but doing that stretch, it takes a while. So take a look at what I found.
This is what the correct and safe way looks like for getting into a split. These, on the other hand, are images from a video that has gone viral, showing a high school cheerleader in Denver being pushed down into 4 splits by her coach and teammates. We decided not to show the actual video because it really is difficult to watch, but the reaction from this gymnastics coach says it all.
What's actually happening there is she's resisting so much, and even if she doesn't want to, even if she tries to relax, she's still resisting a lot. She's building muscles in the opposite direction, so that's actually kind of detrimental to her.
Tucker Fry from Spokane Gymnastics has experienced training in gymnastics, cheerleading, and speaks to how unsafe that method of stretching can be.
Because they were pulling so much, what happens is that their hips start to kind of go around a little bit. You can see it kind of just messes with where her joints are aligned at. If it got a hair off, she could have dislocated her hip.
Our sister station, KUSA, spoke to Allie about this horrific experience.
He was pushing down on the back of my right leg. He was pushing with his other knee on my back to try to keep my posture straight.
This is a grown man pushing my 13-year-old girl so hard against her will while she's crying and screaming for him to stop that he's ripping tissues in her body.
For Fry, it's all about mechanics to prevent injuries. Stretch only until you feel a good stretch, not pain.
They're all kind of just using gravity to help them do more of a passive stretch rather than somebody activating and pulling them.
He said that splits could take up to 2 years to perfect, and unsafe techniques like this one used on Allie has long-term consequences.
It can lead to big deductions later on if they're actually doing competitive gymnastics or even cheerleading.
Flexibility that goes along with splits come with time.
Everybody has their limits, and that girl was well past her limit.
As to the incident in Denver, 5 employees of the school district have all been placed on leave until further investigation.
Wow, that shows you how serious it is. And
yeah.
I mean, she was being injured, basically. You don't just pop into the splits.
Yeah, definitely not good. You actually reached out to local districts for their take on this as well.
I did, and unfortunately I didn't get any response, but I'm sure they're not using techniques like this.
Can't imagine they would be.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Danamarie.
Thank you.